We're starting to see spoilers for Universes Beyond Final Fantasy, and I just want to start off by rattling cards that I really want to get my hands on. And we're going to start off at the top for something that is incredibly on theme for me, and that's going to be Squall Seed Mercenary. The reason why is because it has the word graveyard on the card. So that means I have to build the commander deck. It's like a requirement at this point. But the card reads, whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains double strike until end of turn. And whenever Squall deals combat damage to a player, return target permanent card with mana 3 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. And that means I'm going to be building a 4 mana 3/4 double striking commander with some extra equipment that make him unblockable, and just mill myself and rip cards out of the graveyard that become really annoying to deal with, like artifacts or enchantments that make the game so much less fun for my opponents. Next up on the list is going to be the Lightning Army of One, because I want to build Boros Burn in Standard, and this just feels like a great card to add to it, because First Strike, Trample, Lifelink, whenever Lightning deals combat damage to a player until your next turn, if a source would deal damage to that player or permanent that player controls, it deals double that damage instead. Lightning Helix is also legal in Standard, so yeah. And we have one more that we have to talk about that has been talked about a whole lot, but I feel like I need to say something because what? Vivi. Zero cost mana activation. Add X mana in any combination of blue and or red, where X is Vivi's power. Activate only during your turn and only once each turn. So there is a stipulation on that activation. But second part of the card. That's not the whole card. Two parts. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Vivi, and it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Commander tables, you're just going to lose to card draw and really cheap burn spells. That's the entire deck. Sorry, but also currently in modern and in standard, there's a very popular Is It Prowess deck that relies on 1 mana cantrips and 1 mana burn spells, and also 1 mana rage spells, particularly this one. So, will this make it in it? Probably not. I don't really see a spot in that deck, but I could also see this deck just making its own version of Is It, and also being very annoying. But that's yet to be determined because Cutter is ridiculous.